If I had to pick one, I would say faith. I really do believe that faith in somebody beyond myself has helped, where you can draw wisdom beyond yourself. But there are a couple of things. Another one that I would say would be motivation. My background motivated me to be a leader in my own smaller sphere. And then I would also say care. And when you care about your community, then your community gets larger and your sphere gets larger and your influence sometimes can get larger. And because of that, I never applied really for a board or a city position. I was always asked to serve, and I was willing to serve. And so because of that, I was accepted. And for me, I believe that my dad set a standard in Irving back in the 1960s, late 1950s and 1960s, and our name became to mean something in Irving. And so when I grew up, I wasn't worried about getting in trouble with anybody except my parents and disappointing my mom and dad. And so I tried to build on that, and now my kids are trying to build on that. But as far as qualities go, I mean, Sydney may be able to tell you more, but I would say faith and my background in being motivated, and then care, because people can sense if you care or not. If you do care, they get it. They know that it means something. If you do not care, they get that pretty fast too. Yeah. So.
And the faith part, when did you connect with that aspect of it?
When I got serious about my faith was after I had, and that's a good question to ask, because I always believed in God. I had a very healthy fear of God, but I wasn't actively in a relationship with God until I got very sick in my mid-20s. My appendix burst and I had subsequent operations. Wasn't sure that I was going to leave the hospital. And then I, spoke to God a lot in the evenings and realized, frankly, that I had been too much about the world, too much about Roy, too much about finances, and not enough about maybe my community, not enough about the more important things in life, of giving and loving and those type of things. And so when that happened, I prayed a lot to God that if I was able to overcome this and leave this hospital room, that I'd be a different person. And I have done my best to be that type of person.